when you're out there and you're buying traffic, okay, there's the cost to get the click, right? And then there's the revenue that you make from that click, right? And if you back that out, you can look at it as what you're making on a revenue per click, right? So if you're spending $1 per click and you got 1,000 clicks, you got $1,000, right? Pretty simple math. And if you generated, let's say, $3,000 from those 1,000 clicks, then you ended up making $3,000, 1,000 clicks, $3 per click, right? So simple math, right? If you look at it, is okay, $1 CPC and $3 RPC, right? Here's the deal, right? The only way you can afford more per click is based on how much money you're making, right? Or if you have a strategy in the back end on what you're able to do with that data at the end of the day, from filling out a lead form to the lifetime value of that customer, right? So as an example, let me show you something in how it works with affiliate marketing, okay? Now let's pretend that you go out and you get an offer. Let's call it XYZ weight loss. And what happens is, this is the advertiser, okay? Now, let's say that they are willing to pay $50 a sale, okay? So someone's gonna pay for the product. When they pay for the product, $50 goes to you. Now, let's say that now you have affiliates that want to run the offer. So you have affiliate 1, 2, and 3, right? Well, who can afford more per click? Let's say that each of them are getting the $50 CPA, right? Well, they're all getting paid the same for a sale, okay? So it really comes down to a few things. First off, if they're gonna go out and buy a click, one could be, what kind of margins do you wanna work on? If one person's willing to work on 10% margins and another person's willing to work on 30% margins, well then who's gonna have more allowable to buy a click, right? It's as simple as that, right? So like, let's say that you get 100 sales. So 100 sales times 50, what is that, 5K? $5,000, right? Now in this scenario, let's say this guy got 100 sales. He's also making 5K. Well, what happens if this guy wants to work on 25% margins? What can he afford? Well, what's 25% of 5K? What is that, $1,250 they make? Is that right? So they're gonna profit $1,250, and the allowable would be $3,750. Let's say that this guy would work on 10% margin, right? So here, this guy's gonna profit $500. This guy is gonna have an allowable of $4,500, right? So how many clicks did it take to get these sales? Now let's pretend like it's the exact same conversion rate, right? So let's say that they both used 1,000 clicks to generate these 100 sales, right? Boop. 10% conversion, which would be really good, by the way, on a mini buy for a $50 credit card on a cold click. But yeah, so when you look at this, right here, at 1,000 clicks, if this guy's working at 10% margins, this guy's working at 25% margins, what are they going to bid for to make it work for them? How do you figure that out? Well, you take the allowable of the $3,750 and the $4,500, and you divide that by the 1,000 clicks, right? So this guy, what does this equal? 45 cent CPC. This guy over here, 37.5 CPC. This is the winner, right? So as you can see here, right, this is just doing it with affiliates. I mean, the challenge here is that you don't really have an edge because it's the same exact offer. Now, you could be buying traffic in different places, of course, right? But still, it doesn't matter. That means that you're still competing against other people in the marketplace. It's not just like this weight loss against affiliate to affiliate. I mean, this is definitely one of them. But if a life insurance guy wants to have that traffic and target those same people, well, then you're competing against that life insurance guy, right? So it's like the whole idea here is you can only figure out how much you can pay to acquire a customer based off of what your back end revenue is, right? It starts from the back and works its way forward.